Hi, I'm Valerie.
And I'm Mark.
And we're at my home. Today we're going to take a look at a brand new product from Amazon called the Echo Flex. And this gives you a lot of the capabilities of Alexa throughout your house by just plugging it into an outlet. But before we get started, please take a moment, if you haven't already, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can just click on the subscribe button below and then you won't miss any of our videos. So when we first started automating our house with Alexa, we quickly realized that we needed to have more than one speaker in every room so we can really take advantage of all the capabilities. And we didn't want to go and get a huge Alexa, the big first tall speakers for every room. So we started buying these Echo Dots that came out. And these are great. They're small. This one is one of the first generation white ones, and it plugs in with a USB to charge it. You could also plug in an external speaker. So we would put these little pucks around the house in different rooms where we wanted to control them. Then after they had the first Echo Dots, and these were really very popular, they improved it a little bit. So this is one of the newer generation Echo Dots, and you can see it's got a much nicer speaker, and it looks a lot sleeker and more modern than this original Echo Dot. But you can see it actually needs just a regular power cord. You can't plug it into USB anymore, so you have to really find somewhere that you can plug in the power brick. And some people have really try to solve this problem by making a special shelf where you could plug your Alexa into a shelf and then put the cord right there. And so it basically converts a power outlet into an Alexa shelf. So Amazon has tried to solve this problem of helping you expand Alexa around the house with this new product called the Echo Flex. Now this is a very small plug-in smart speaker that's got Alexa in it. And what's neat about it is that it does have a little tiny speaker in it. And it's also got a microphone so you can talk to Alexa. But it's not really for playing music or listening to the radio. It can do that, but what it really is for expanding the capability of talking to Alexa around the house. All right, so let's open this up and see what's in the box. I think this is going to be pretty simple. So here you go. Here's the Echo Flex. It's wrapped in a nice little plastic wrapper. And I'll go ahead and take that off so we can get a better look at it. So this is very simple. It's an all-in-one device. It's very nicely finished. It's got a mute button here in case you don't want Alexa. It's got this light here that'll show you that it's actually on. And here's a little tiny speaker here at the bottom. And this is really simple. You just plug it into any outlet, and pretty soon you can have Alexa around your house. Let's just make sure there's nothing else in here. Just a little book. So that's all it takes. So this is very nice. It's very simple. A very simple way to plug Alexa in and expand the capability all over the house.
You know, when you order that, Amazon actually asks you if you want to pre-set it up for you.
Oh,
so when we go plug this in, it's supposed to just automatically be part of our network.
Oh, that's great.
They actually attach your Amazon account to the device if you want.
Nice.
One of the things that's kind of interesting about this is that if you look at the bottom, there's a USB-A port. You know, what that means is I can add accessories. So this is designed to add accessories. And there's other companies making accessories for it. As a matter of fact, they have a made for Amazon logo on them. But this is a company called Third Reality. This one's nice. It's a night light. So you just plug it in the bottom and you have a night light added to Alexa. The one that's interesting to me, though, is the motion sensor. This one's a motion sensor. You plug this in, and now the Alexa, wherever you have it plugged in, will now have a motion sensor. And that means that I should be able to create a rule that says if there's motion, take some action. Like if I have a light switch or I have one of those plug-in outlets, I could actually control that now with Amazon using this third-party product. So let's take a look first at the night light. It looks pretty simple. It even has directions. Let's see. So it comes with directions. I don't know why we need directions, but you take this, it's a night light, and you just plug it into the bottom. And you just got to get it the right way, and there you go. And now this Amazon Echo Flex has a night light on it. And my understanding is when you have that on, you can say, hey, Alexa, turn on the night light, and it'll do it for you.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Very simple, easy. The other one is the motion sensor. And this one here, again, comes with directions. Again, it's very simple. And you can see the motion sensor right up front here. And you just plug this in. And there you go. Now you have an Amazon Alexa. It's called the Echo Flex. And it has motion sensor capability. So with this, we should be able to plug this in and actually turn on the light with it and do it all through Alexa this time.
Well, that's a lot more attractive than some of the motion sensors we already have in our house that you've set up.
Well, the problem with motion sensors is you either have to glue them somewhere on the wall or screw them into the wall, where this one here is just plugged into the wall outlet.
Well, that's great, and it has power and everything, so you don't need to worry about changing the batteries.
Exactly. Setting up the Echo Flex is like any other Echo, and you just follow the prompts. If you set it up when you order the device, it should come right up. If not, you can press the button until it resets, and then you can follow all the prompts to set up the Echo Flex. Setting up your Echo Flex accessory, for example, the third reality motion detector, is very easy. You just plug it into the bottom of the Echo, and then you find out that it automatically discovers it, and it will name it First Motion Sensor. So the first thing you want to do, of course, is rename it something you like. Like in our case, we renamed it to Amazon Motion Sensor, and this is important when you do routines. Same thing happens when you install the nightlight. So in our case, we have the nightlight, and so we installed the third reality nightlight. It came right up, and again, it named it First Nightlight, so we renamed it Amazon Nightlight. Now the fun part is making routines. So we made a routine with the Amazon motion detector, and you basically just go in there, select smart home devices in our case, and then you select the device. So for example, this is the Amazon motion sensor. You select that, you go in there, and you tell it whether or not you want to do it on detection of motion or no detection of motion, and then you go off and again select smart home devices. In this case, we picked the breakfast room light, and you select that. You tell it that you want the light to be on if it's the routine for turning on the light. And then the same thing in reverse if you want to have a routine that says, hey, there's no motion in the breakfast room. Again, you go through and select the Amazon motion sensor. You select the device being no motion for a length of time. For example, in our case, we set it to 5 minutes. And then you go in there and you select the breakfast room light, and you say, I want that light to turn off is the action. And that's it. And you're all done setting up routines. So now we tested to see how the motion detector worked. And as you can see here, we detect the motion, the breakfast room light switch came on, and then we waited 5 minutes, and then the breakfast room light turned off. So that's it, pretty simple, straightforward. The other thing we did was test the nightlight, and the nightlight's kind of neat because you can set its brightness, and you can also set its color. There's like 16 different colors that you can use for the nightlight, and it works really easy. You can give a command to Alexa to turn that nightlight on and off. Alexa, turn on Amazon Nightlight. Alexa, turn off Amazon Nightlight.
Thanks for watching our video today. We've included more information about the product we reviewed as well as links where to buy in the description box below. And please don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
And for more smart home stories, visit appmyhome.com.
Thank you.
Thank you.